Hi, let's have an adventure. All right, so here's what we're going to experience. This is going to be a frosé from King's Brewing Company. This is their Triple Berry Fluff. Now, I remember going to California for this. I actually, it was one of those beers that was hard to get. And these guys are from Rancho Cucamonga, California. This is 8% alcohol by volume. So this was a very popular beer. Like it like sold out when it first came out. Like people were doing beer trades and all sorts of stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna purge this can very carefully because there is sediment at the bottom of this. And prior to recording, I did roll the can to get some of that stuff from the bottom kind of mixed in. So you got to be careful with that because that could reactivate the beer and it could really make it agitate and basically foam everywhere. You got to be careful with these. So let's go ahead and pour this nice and easy. As you can see, it's going to be looking very dark, very dark, very dark. All right, I think that's good. And that's that triple berry fluff, baby. Look at that. Like, you can't even see behind it. Like it's that thick. So go ahead and have ourselves an adventure. All the berries, all of it with the seeds. It's there. Blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, strawberry. I'm gonna also throw in a little bit of orange, orange like an orange Julius, if you will. There's also a vanilla back finish to this and a little bit of some lactose body to it. That's where that fluff is gonna come in. It almost smells like a berry marshmallow thing. So I'll give you that as well. Um, ABV super low, so we don't even have to talk about that. But yeah, all of that, and then it is basically lacing with all the stuff that's inside this beer. It's already lacing around the entire glass. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see particles already. So, like I said, there's a lot of settlement in there. So, when you pour out half of it, you're supposed to swirl it and then pour the rest, and then it blends in. But we rolled it before we started. So, let's dive in. I haven't had this in so long. Oh, it's tarty. It's sweet. It's got like a marshmallow texture. Um, so let's talk about the berries itself, right? Which one is more predominant? I'm going to tell you now it's going to be raspberry, right? Raspberry is super identifiable and it's very jammy. It's not jelly, it's not a compote, it's jammy. All right. But we can definitely say with all of the other berries that are in here, your palate may pick up on the blackberry, the blueberry, maybe a boysenberry, and of course strawberry. Um, so predominantly it's going to be this raspberry jam. Now the next thing is going to be that fluff. There is, it'll fool you, a marshmallow undertone. But to me, it's lactose, right? And vanilla. Um, and as far as the beer goes itself, it's a fruit beer. It's nice, it's clean, it's crisp, it's crushable. It's not too thick, but it's not watery. Like the beer itself is wonderful, but it's working with this whole puree, this whole marshmallow aspect, and the ABV is nice. For this, it may look like it's too thick, too dark, but you have to really be involved and truly love craft beer in all of its entirety to really appreciate something like this. This is definitely something you could not give to a beginner person who is drinking beer because they're expecting in their mind what like a regular beer is that you would see at a NASCAR or household beer you've seen at parties on the cheap. This is not in that category. This is more of the enjoy me. I've got body, complexity, texture. Like it's a whole experience. And that's why you drink these sort of things. So I want to say thank you guys for hanging out. And this is a winner. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody could find this anymore. This again, I've been hanging on to this in my cellar for quite some time. I'm glad to break it out now and have this experience. Until next time, guys. Cheers.